the hell did that come from? Sorry, I'll be with you guys in a sec. Just trying to figure out where the hell this yellow paint came from. Nobody's here anyway. How is it you feel when you run? Ships won't come in the night months. All this time looking for love and you wanna find peace and you find me. Country and fields where we run. Alright, just get my stuff done here, hold on. Writing itself as we sail, a story I tell. I hope no one minds. So you should be able to see even in that little camera, I think. If you cannot, I'll hold up the big camera too. Not that it's a big deal. But I did my grids beforehand. I know I usually, I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing that because I waste so much goddamn time on the stream, so. Alright, hold on. That's really good for now. I did regular razor off for a reason, after all. Let's sharpen it up. Howie. Sharpen now. I was all set to go, and then I realized I hadn't brought my pencils in. I was like, oh shit. And I'm just trying to figure out, I got a bunch of wet yellow paint on me, and I don't know from where. Because I haven't used yellow in quite some time. Yeah, not know the tube at least. And I don't see any around here, which is really what's concerning me. Alright. Enough of that shit. Alright, a little bit of... Can I take that off? Or is it stuck in there? It's stuck in there, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be scraping off just so I think at this point. There's like a really big hair and it's going to bother me. Like it's thick. And it's an area where there's not going to be a lot of thickness. Come on, grab it. Grab it! I have no nails. Constant nail biter. There we go. Alright, first off, Jesus Christ, it's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. Send pictures. Unless you're like really big. Nah, send pictures anyway. Alright, we're gonna make... Let me give you a little history on this one, and then we're gonna talk about some of the editorial shit we're gonna do with it. You guys know I do editorialize some, like, change some things. Not like giving my political opinion of it. So if you click the reference photo link there, or copy it if you're looking at this on YouTube, you can read it. Should be able to read it okay in that whatever. The like chat window there. Oh, no, I'm totally tired. This photo here is of my oldest daughter's dog on her mother's side. So, not to confuse anybody, I don't have a dog, unfortunately. Not yet. We're looking at a basset now. I digress. Champ passed away earlier this year. And my daughter had asked me to do this. And I asked her for the photo. She wasn't giving it to me. She wasn't giving it to me, so I finally just downloaded it best I could off of Facebook. Cleared it up as much as I could, etc. So anyway, it's yet again another kind of sad Dealing with a lost pet situation here. I really don't want to make this a thing for me. Kind of dealing with death in general is not always one of my favorite things to deal with, and it's not as anybody's favorite thing to deal with, but it drags me down usually pretty badly, pretty quickly, especially being what time of year we're getting here. There's a bad anniversary coming up, and I try to avoid thinking about death too much during that time period if I can. So, but this is for my daughter. I'm going to try to push for Christmas to finish this book. You know, hopefully have it not just finished, but to have it drying, or drying by Christmas would be fucking hot. Fuck. What else do I fucking do? Okay, editorial wise. I'm just going to point into the camera because it's a lot fucking easier. I don't have to worry about what you can or cannot see. That little ship is going away. And it's, I think, an oil tanker. Looks like an oil tanker. We're getting rid of it. There's no need for it. Not going to help with the composition. It's going to get ugly with it. Also, we're getting rid of the leash. Leash is a bad tangent. Don't like it. Getting rid of it. The nice thing is, since, I mean, if you look at what we're covering beach and water. Not too difficult. It's not going to be very different from the other stuff. We go loosey-goosey with, oh, fuck, I gotta start learning. I gotta get out of my job and see if you guys start, like, subscribing. Well, I'd have to get affiliate first. I get, like, hundreds of thousands of followers first, but whatever. Can't even break 200 on fucking Instagram. What the hell am I gonna do here? Anyway, I digress again. Nah, if I could start painting during the day, it'd be fucking great. I'm not, like, completely balls tired at the end of the day. Today was a rough day, too. I had a shithole job, so. Really, am I getting that? Yeah, it's high enough, right? Just, it's a really small little, oddball little thing. It looks a lot bigger than it really is. Because it, like, stretches all the way out here. It really is quite thin. Is this a sandbar? It really fucks up the way that player's really. Oh, we got it wave. Okay. Alright, what the hell is that mound? It's a wave. Big wave, actually. It's a pretty good sized wave. I mean, I'm not saying nothing, but I'd make love to that wave. No, I don't know how you would do that. The logistics terrify me. Anyway, let's not get too caught up in details. Biggest joke I ever tell myself. Not yet, at least. I'll get the main forms down, you know? Loosey-goosey. Fuck, I'm tired. Alright, what's the worst part of this is my wife will tell you. I'm starting new painting, which means sleep tonight. Go fuck yourself. Sleep ain't fucking happening. I'll be up half the night before I go to this. That's why I've decided not to go into work tomorrow. I'm gonna just work from home. So I don't have to worry about driving. Alright, Champ's face does not really cross that halfway point in this. Alright, it's just about perfect. So we're gonna kind of just try to mark that off a little bit. He's almost right on it, so. Very good composition, sweetheart. I'm pretty sure she took this photo. I don't think it was her mother. God, it's just could be like the same color, things like that. His ear just like barely loops over it. His ear. I'm just gonna try and. I'm making a smaller little thing here just on the drawing, just in pencil. I don't want this to get too burdened down with this X and that X and this whatever. So all I'll do is end up confusing myself later. So his ear just kind of pops out right up there. Right. I'd really like to get more than 2 viewers on here because I think they're both me, and that's not going to help me. What I want for this piece. Though, admittedly, I do know that Monday nights and Sunday nights are really bad nights for me. Thursdays are really good for me for some reason. hoping that Sunday nights will get a little better, since I have tuned entirely out of Walking Dead. Last night's episode was like the final fucking straw. Killing Jesus, but like, and admittedly I'll say this, I mean, they did dick with his character. But his character in the comics is fucking awesome, and they never did him right. I thought maybe because they were making him the head of Hilltop, okay, that would give him some space to do something, and then they go off it. Fuck that. Sorry if I'm spoiling The Walking Dead for you, I just realized that. Oh well, you didn't miss much. It's going down the shitter. My bad. Let's see, his nose is about at that halfway marker right there, right? I know we're looking like cartoon dog here, but we're gonna get there, don't we? If you guys ever saw my, did I do Trixie on here? I think I did Trixie on here, right? Did I do Trixie? No, I think I did Trixie on Facebook. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I did Trixie on Facebook. Anyway. No, you'll see it'll get better. Anyhow. Just the cartoon dog kind of shapes do work very well for roughing in stuff. Otherwise, it'd be rough. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all week. Seriously, I don't leave the house ever. I don't like outside. I just gotta bring that a little closer, which means we change the shape here a little bit. Okay. And that brings this over a little bit. Yeah, it looks a little closer. Bring this over here. So this is why we're not getting heavy into detail, because otherwise I'd be like erasing a lot more lines in there. Now, I'll say there's some unique relationships I have in this spot. Alright. And again, I don't think I've ever gone into detail, nor will I. But Allie's mom and I, we always had issues once we split. And to be quite honest, Champ was a little bit terrifying to me. I got growled at every time I got stepped in that house. I was just waiting one day for a sick 'em from my ex, and so it's a very unique situation in this case, where it's like when I painted Trixie for my friend Bill and Katie, they my friend is their one entity. They are one now. One of us. Anyway, when I painted for those guys, I had known Trixie. Trixie was a very good puppy to me. I mean, Bill bitched about it all the time. Damn dog always howls. Oh. But in the end, even he admits, he's like, oh, I miss the goddamn thing. He goes, you think it bothers the shit out of you for how many years, and then just suddenly it's gone, and you're like, no, I don't want that, So, anyway. Like I said, it's a little different for me, though, because with Champ here, like I said, I used to be a little scared of this dog. I got growled at every time I went in that house. And again, I'm not one of those people that believes that, pit bulls are bad dogs or anything like that. And Allie says Champ is a very good dog. And I'm inclined to believe her. I raised her not to lie to me. Often. And she still does sometimes as a kid. Because she's a kid. That happens. You don't know. Hey, shit, I told my parents, or should I say, I still haven't told them about. And Mom, if you're watching, I'm still not going to. Nose is bigger than I'm drawing it. Alright, so we gotta draw it like that a little bit. She wasn't quite as bad. Let's see. What else I have to say? I'm sure there's something I have to say. No, that's probably part of the reason I was fucking with this nose already. I'm kind of drawing the front of the nose, and I was making everything based off of that. And that's probably fucking me up a little bit. But why to conceive so much we had to start with That was a big tongue. Jesus Christ. What size of that tongue, man? The tongue goes a little bit over the halfway point too, right? So we can kind of... Oh, now here we go. This dog had like a Gene Simmons dog. Look at that. I gotta say, I find certain things online very, very entertaining when it comes to my art, and anything really surrounding it. It's just shit I don't understand. I don't quite get little elements of this. You know, one of the things I was like, it's kind of weirding me out a little. Is like I posted this reference photo on Imgur, however the fuck you say it. Anyway, don't care. But the post got like if you go click on it, well, I might just send you right to the image, but the if you look at the actual post of it. That's what I got weirded out by. It's gotten 23 upvotes and 3 downvotes. Like, who's downvoting this? Like, I mean, it's just a reference photo. It's not like I said, I didn't take the picture and whatever. Maybe they're criticizing the photo. Maybe they're criticizing the fact I'm doing this portrait. I don't know. Actually, those eyes are much higher up, aren't they? This is the halfway point again. Nice. Is about. I should be right here. Anyway, and it's just like I kind of go, what the? Where's this? Hey, hold on. I'm trying to find you before I lose you. Ah, shit! I lost you. All right. JennyJoe94, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm just waxing on, why someone would dislike a photo of a dog. Especially because, like I said, I actually posted why I'm doing this. This cracks me up. Like, why would you? Like I said, like it's my daughter's dog. It died earlier this year. She wants me to do a painting of it. It's not, like I said, it's not even on my side of the family. It's on my ex-wife's side. I didn't have this dog. So why would you dislike that? I don't know. His head comes right into that spot, right? do a lot of discovery on this one. And like I said about 3 seconds ago, didn't want to get bogged down in detail, immediately bogged down with details. I'm not hitting these proportions. This thing's like all over the place. I'm gonna scrap. This is not working. I feel like I'm all over on proportion wise, and I gotta get the head in, or it's not gonna work at all. Alright, let's see. We still know we're good here. This part on the nose is good. We're gonna go triangular more. Just getting more basic shapes again. So I'm trying to fuck around too much. Some of it's okay, but some of it's really fucked up. Like I said, I didn't even share about the fact that, like I said, this dog scared the hell out of me. I always was waiting for my ex-wife just to go, sick him, sick him. Sure would have vexed my daughter a little bit, or she'd have done that. Might have mildly inconvenienced her. Yeah. Now, if I may interact a little bit, I don't know if you're still here, Jenny Joe, but if you are, I was just wondering if you could, if you don't mind. I always like to try to figure out where people find me from, because I'm not a very large channel, obviously. Is it off of another social media post, or just stumbled upon me? If you're still here. I get a lot of check-ins and then boom, boom. Like, where did you go? So you find me here from Mike. Theseus Paradox. Don't let the name fool you. He's not that paradoxical. If anything, he's one of the straight shooters I ever know. I gotta clean up my guitar and put that sticker he sent me on. I really dig. The wife moves on me though, so that's one of my biggest problems. I'm very much an out of sight, out of mind person. God damn, I wish she sent me a better photo of this. Alright, that's, here goes down. It's got a bend here, bend there, right? I understand that right. I think. As I said at the beginning of the stream, if you missed it, I'll say it again. I'm editing out the collar. I don't want the collar in the photo. Just because it makes a weird tangent that, and I think Allie would appreciate it more if it's, you know, across the right side of the painting. I think I have learned one thing as I go back to some of these weird things I have with my social media stuff. So I've learned Thursdays are a really good night for me. I want to see if Sundays will be better now that I go longer on Sunday nights. I hope they will be. I have the feeling where I'd be able to do stuff during the day. It might be a little better, a little less. I think there'd be more people that are in a creative spot during the day, I guess. Alright, let's get... That goes over there, right, it's a little bit lower. Right, over there. Let's see, just above the halfway point, I think again. It's about perfect in that point, so yeah, that's about right. Alright. And the leg is going to cut in right down here. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of discovery. That's what art is. Digging through, checking the shapes, checking the sizes, you know. The only slight issue we run into, but it's literally a slight, I think we'll be okay. With not doing the, well, you know what? We can keep the collar, right? The collar will be fine. We just won't have it pulling back as much. We'll just kind of throw it right up here. Let it toss into the thing back a little. Alright. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, that'll help out a lot, actually. There is some camera distortion here, so we're going to be careful a little bit. I'm beginning to think this was probably actually taken by Matt's wife, maybe. She's got a DSLR, so we're using her camera at least. I could be wrong. It's just on my daughter's camera. Phone camera. Definitely looks like some lens distortion. It's a very tricky thing to avoid if you're taking reference photos. Not that she was intending to take this as a reference photo, just that this was... She liked the shot of her dog, so that became a reference photo. God, that's a big head. Jesus, that's like my son's head when he was little. Don't get me wrong, I love my boy. He's growing into that very nicely now. But Jesus, when he was a kid. I thought I was going to end up becoming like Mike Myers character from, the father character from So I Married an Ex-Murderer. Head down, no! You know. Speaking of lens distortion, because there's this one shot that his school sent us. I swear to God, like he just happened to be leaning forward a little bit. They're shooting from an upper point, and it's just like head, body. Like, it's just so funny. I had to get a little stern with the boy tonight, actually. Yeah. Took him to karate as usual, and as usual. They asked him to do a kata that's not his current one that he's learning. Again, this karate class is sort of, like, it's not like a hardcore dojo or anything like that. It's down at the community center type thing, taught by a college kid, and whatever. Gives him something to do, gets him out of the fucking house, gets him away from the goddamn Fortnite. But the Fortnite shit is all starting to become an issue because it's getting to the point where that's literally all he does. And as such, he's suffering. And the last few belt tests, he's either, like, he failed one, and they gave him a second chance, like on a later date. And he was really embarrassed. He was crying his eyes out and stuff, and they made him take a class photo, and he was red, and yeah, it's awful. I felt bad. I still think I took this photo because I wanted him to see it. I wanted him to... Yeah, I hate to say this. I wanted him to feel the failure. Hoping that it would kick him in the ass and get him to, not do it again, Get him to actually... God damn, these are doing good tonight with the songs. Anyway, get him to start, like, understanding he's got to practice outside of his class. He's got to learn, he's forgetting the shit that he learned, 2-3 lessons ago. It did not work the way I'd hoped, because next lesson, he got a second chance, like, right before they were ready to, like, just say no again. They said, let's do it one more time. And he did it, and he barely skinned his teeth. And I told him when he got out, I said, I wouldn't have given it to you. You were sloppy. Yeah, I mean, he's throwing punches. It's like, you're supposed to be sharp. And, maybe I'm a hard ass, I don't know. If he thinks I'm a hard ass, I honestly wish I could take him back in time and let his grandfather have his way. Yeah. My dad, when he was much younger, and he was trying to teach us baseball and stuff, holy shit, was he a ball breaker. One of my dad's favorite ways, he taught us how to throw on point. And I've forgotten it since then. I'm terrible. I had to throw a distance or something like that. Thank you, Mama. Menaceart. I was script your name. Thank you again. Hey, if you're still on, man, how you doing? It's been a while. Any of the viewers there still, thank you very much. How are you? It's been quite some time since I've been able to talk to you. Doing good? Hello, everybody who's coming along with us. Hello. I truly wish I spoke better Spanish. I've forgotten almost everything I ever learned in high school. And right now I could only tell you that my record player is broken. Which will do us very little good. I don't know what those are. Thank you. It's getting there. This is a brand new drawing tonight. This is we're just starting this bad boy. This is going to be a hopefully Christmas present for my older daughter. This is her dog who passed away earlier this year on her mother's side. It's not mine. Melanie, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. She asked me to do this a while back, and she just never gave me the damn picture. So, thank you as well, Pato69KLK. Woo. So the only thing I really know anymore, tell you about 2 girls in the kitchen and the record player's broken. I probably still screw up these pronunciations, right? It'd be me toca discos este decompuesto and que lástima dos chicas en la cocina. It's literally 2.5 years of Spanish, and that's all I remember. It's awful. Loco1202, thank you very much. Everybody like Jane Silent Bob? And that voice, if you hear that, that's our one of our local radio DJs, one Mr. Pierre Robert from here at Philadelphia. Pierre is a character, and I'm glad to say I've gotten to know him pretty well. Oh, not pretty well, I can't say that. But he on occasion recognizes me, which for Pierre is pretty well. As I said, I know it's bad. Yeah, I'll let the dog. I'll let the bridegroom go. I'm terrible, I know. Div3NX, thank you very much. What's that mean? Come on, Mr. Capu. I'm not gonna jump on that too easily. Let's see here, hold on. I'll check that. Oh. Yeah, Champ was pretty. If you guys want to... let me just see here. Whoa. Negro, thank you very much. Let's see here. Hold on. I like hanging. That's what it says, at least. Hopefully that's right. Me gusta la que juegla. Where's the PBE? Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Oh man, this is great. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate this. I'm going to send this photo out. Hold on. Just, give me 2 secs. Let's see. Can I get a copy? Oh, piece of crap. Give me this. Let me copy the link. Because it's moved off of the, If any of you guys draw or anything like that, man, here's a little thing. So this is my daughter's dog that passed away earlier this year. And I'm doing this, but one thing I'm hoping is that maybe some other artists out there or something might want to draw it, paint it, anything along with me. This is going to take a couple episodes, I won't lie. I mean, I know me, I'm slow. This is going to probably be a... I'm hoping I get it under like 12 episodes. It's going to be about 30 hours or so, give or take. Anyway, the hope I'm having is that maybe someone else will draw it. And I don't want the original. I mean, I don't expect anybody to send it to me or anything like that. But if I could get prints or something, like or like a photo of it that I can just kind of share with her, I think that would be pretty awesome. That'd be a big surprise. She's expecting the painting. If I could show her other people inspired by her dog, you know? I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. I see a 1080 thing in there. If that 1080 is in reference to the image quality in it is pretty bad, and I haven't figured out what's going on here. My input says it's 1080p. It's supposed to be pushing out at 1080p, and yet it's like a 720 resolution, and I can't quite figure out what's going on here. I found where it is. I just don't know how to fix it because when I try to change it, it literally tells me the only output is 720. And this is me being a moron, dude. I admit to that. I'm good at paint. I'm not good with computers. I'm okay with them, at best. Alright, so I don't need to worry too much about that stuff there. Just make sure I know kind of where the wrinkles are. Kind of where the nostrils are. We're going to cover up most of this with paint, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Oh, shit, I just realized something, man. Shit. It's raining here, so I can't spray, Oh, I know. Look, all I say is stupid things, so. I'm trying to avoid anything that, if I can't really check it real quick, then I'm not going to. Don't worry. Once I like hanging, that's alright. At least that's how it translated on Google Translate. He was telling me I like to hang out with my dick out. Whatever. Not wrong. Pants are for suckers. That's why I'm here, because otherwise we should be covered in oil paint when I'm done. Alright. I think we're good. I want to kind of rough in with brush stroke ideas. And pop that like that. Let's circle in. Damn, man, this strat's going fast. Ooh. I have to slow it down at some point. Alright. And teeth. We don't know where the teeth are. Teeth are there. Teeth are there. But anyway, like I said, if anybody out there draws, paints, anything like that, run with this, let's see if there's a way to lock that. I don't know if there's a way to lock that one. I'll post it one more time since the chat like just blew up. How long do I draw, like, is this part of it, or how long do I draw, have I been drawing? Because I've been an artist all my life. I've fallen more into a fine arts, impressionist view, kind of way of painting. About 23 years ago, something like that. This is just about done. I don't tend to draw much beyond a very rough. Hey, Pokemos too. Thank you very much for the follow. Ah, man, this is a great night. I was actually just saying earlier before you guys all joined in. Mondays are like so slow for me usually. I'm like shocked. I had no idea what to do. Usually my Mondays are like maybe one or two, and usually one of them's my mother. I'm trying to be a little more careful than I would normally for drawing wise, though, just because again I always get nervous with portraitures. And I know it's a dog, but it's a portraiture. This isn't any dog. This is my daughter's dog. You know, she's gonna recognize it. Now, though, I was going to say is it's raining here, so I can't take this outside to spray this down. So, thank you very much. Oh, come on. I've got to spray this down in here, so this is going to get stinky, and I might get a little loopy. I try to draw at least a little bit every day. I've gotten out of bad habit. I used to draw at least for every one of my lunch breaks for an hour. I have gotten out of that habit, unfortunately. I gotta fix that. I gotta be careful not to spray too much because I have a painting I just finished that's still got wet paint on it right behind this too. Whew! Alright. I gotta do something about that. Let's try to get that the fuck out of here. Alright, hold on. Get it out. Alright, this is stinky. Alright, let's get this done. I have anything else I gotta do? I'll show the link one more time. Hold on. Just make sure it's there. So, this is our reference. That's the reference. I've taken out two elements of it on the reference photo. I'm taking out the ship in the background, and I'm taking out the oh god, that's bright. I'm taking out the leash as well. Just because they make bad tangents. I don't like them. And I figure it's water and beach behind it. If there were more complicated things, there's a person walking or something like that, I'd fuck it up, but... Oh, we got Zelda players? I gotta get the... I want to get the Switch, but literally that's all I'd play is the Zelda game. I don't have any... That's the thing. I've ended up... When I was younger especially, like, every time a Zelda game came out, it's like, oh, I'm getting the new Nintendo system, and that's all it ever got used for. I got the Wii, the Twilight Princess, you know, and then I got Skyward Sword, but that kind of sucked. I won't lie. It just didn't respond well to his movements. And, excuse me. That was a stink. Alright, what do I want to touch here? I'm gonna hit the... I'm not gonna go too crazy again with the underpainting. Let's get some underpainting done. Alright, so blue, cobalt blue for the sky. We're gonna use some turquoise blue for the water. What am I feeling in that sand there? What am I feeling in the sand? Champ, I'm feeling a little oxide of chrome for my as I said, this is rough, this is all base, so this is just I don't tend to focus too much on detailing or anything like that on this. If you want to see more of my stuff, guys, it's probably best is the Instagram. It's at Menaceart. I'm very competitive. I have a couple drawings I've done up on there. They're ways back now at this point, but so I post like every day. But there's some drawings that are actually like finished drawings or sketches that were done during that lunch break. Do I have anything else like I've had up recently? I'm trying to think where else I could send you if you want to see other work. I do have some stuff on my twosocietystudios.com page. You can find it's under original art, original pages. There's some old paintings. There's also some old comic book artwork I did up there. It's all listed for sale, but you can just scroll through it. It's not like you have to buy anything. It's the stuff I did for it just said Pierre Robert. If you guys click that follow, that's the voice you hear. I did a comic book for a local radio station. They did as a giveaway. Shit, I have one. You might have one or two. There somewhere. Let's see here. Hold on one sec. I'll be right back. Over there in a second. Just trying to see if I have one nearby. I don't think I do. This goes. Trying to find one before the next stream. But on that website there, on twosocietystudios.com, the number 2, I should say, number 2 Society Studios. There's some of the original pages, and like it's all pencils, so it's actually like, as opposed to what was in the comic, you actually see what I did. Because the comic had an inker, it was an amazing inker. A friend of mine named Josh. He took my stuff, he made it like, it looked differently, and then it, I don't want, you know, he didn't do every line that I did, but he changed enough to make it like this perfect blend between the way he does things and the way I do things, and I was super happy with it when he did it. But I only did 2 issues for that for the radio station. I didn't get paid for them, so it was like whenever I could do it in my free time, and it was a cool experience. It was just a matter of, you know, each page was 14, 15 hours. And that's in between, you know, at the time I was working 2 jobs, and so every issue took a full year to make, and it was like, well, they're not happy with it because they just can't be out fast enough, and I'm not happy with it because I'm not getting paid for it. So I had to stop doing them. Actually, there's samples of that stuff up there too on twosocietystudios.com. There's of some of the finished work that Josh and who was our colorist? Jeremy was our colorist. It's not full finished pages, but there's like little bits of finished artwork up there. Mind you, though, anything associated with the comic book stuff, especially, has not been touched to update in, God, let's see, probably 10 years. So. This here is just underpainting, by the way, too. So I'll zoom in real quick. I'll show you guys, because you guys are all new here. Give you a little viewpoint of how my work tends to end up looking. Little turf in there too. Get it back in there. That's why I'm not worried. Like, I paint thick, but I also have a weird fear of a blank canvas, so I like to cover it up as quickly as possible with a bunch of usually weird, not necessarily always easily understandable colors. These ones I don't tend to. When it comes to seaside shots, I tend not to get too funky, but turquoise blue. Before I get too deep into this, so you guys can see, like, this is one of my most recent finished pieces here, right behind it. Just the camera. Not enough. So you guys getting there a little bit. Oh shit, it's mainly focused on autofocus. Oh, you fuck, you're gonna autofocus to the. Hold on. Focusing to the fucking. There you go. So you see all those little dashes, not works, and all that shit. Like, that's, I get into that a lot, and that's pretty thick on there. So this is all just underpainted. This is not going to be. I don't do this stuff like watercolor. Not that I have anything wrong with watercolor. Get them again. Okay. Cage. together, say goodbye. Alright, we don't have too much time left. Unfortunately, I got to cut it off at 10:30 my time. I know everybody is, so got about another 20 minutes. And constantly baptized. Dude, that stench is still strong in here. God. Swing all alright, yeah, because pain lies on the riverside. Pain. Alright, let's see. By the way, I started making some decisions. I kind of forgot where I was going. Yeah, I'll stick with the Naples Yellow Deep for my beach time. But I do want to make a note. There's one little thing in here. What's this tube? Let's do that real quick. In the reference photo, there's right where it like kind of meets the land here, which is like this lovely little violet color, and I just want to make sure I have notes about that. There's a couple like weird reflections of it too in the water. On the riverside. I'm trying to think what color I'm going to do dog here. Probably some Azo orange, I think. That sounds about right. Looks like I lost a lot of people. But as a man, though, I do appreciate that dude. That kickover was awesome. I am blown away, and thank you for everyone who did click follow. If you're going to keep trying to get me to say stupid stuff in Spanish. I'm not necessarily opposed to it. I'm just going to make sure it's not anything dirty or, you know. At least not dirty if I don't know what it is. I want to know what it is first. I have no problem with dirty stuff. Tell me where's the taste? Oh, that's okay. It's not done anymore. Where's the someday? to me. Where's all that money that I spent? I propose a toast to my self-control. You see him crawling helpless on the floor. So, well, that's left over from yesterday, I guess. So we're gonna try to take advantage of it at least a little bit. Just have to remember that that's not really there. All right, no big deal. No big deal. I throw the drugs away. We'll find a cure for pain. Find a cure for pain. I can't find a cure for pain. Sorry if it got a little dirty, because you know what? It's kind of a dirty beach, you know? Say that I won't be helpless hand. With me, I won't spring the song. Cause I'm not secure. So from ear to ear. Silence all right. Like a stick of lightning, it came. Filling my brain with this pain. I'm saying a word that once I heard. Give up the book. Don't forget. In the sun. You get to do you want some. Yeah. Oh, feel so much better. If you would show me how to funk like you do. Like it's lightning it came, filling my brain. Supposed to be there. Alright, that's fine. Actually, no, that works pretty well. There's a little bit of a funk there. And then I'm going to use this green actually. Work out some of my shadowy areas. Just to get an idea of where they are. I'm going to put a touch of blue there. Get like some more deeper shadows. So much better if you would show me how to funk like you do. What's the move, man? Alright, hold on. I'll work with you. Forgive me, it's Google Translate's bad. Stream starts. Google Translate's fucking up some of the verbiage here. It looks like trying to pick it up. It's saying like the stream starts, it hurts even, do not learn is what it translates this to. I don't know if you're saying like you wanted to pick up some stuff from this, like learning from the from the painting. I can tell you if you got questions about what's been done so far, or if you're trying to figure out what's going to be going on, because this will be a long painting. This is not going to be a quick painting. Like I'm not going to. This stream's going to be over in 7 minutes, and I'm picking it up again on Wednesday. There's going to be a lot to kind of figure out here. This is just underpainting. This isn't anything really too important, other than really this is me fighting off my fear of a blank canvas, and really just trying to put in some colors that I see there. They're kind of buried, and they'll probably pop up once or twice when I'm doing the overpainting, the top stuff. Let's see what else. If you want to know the colors I got down here, cobalt blue, turquoise blue, cobalt violet hue, oxide of chromium green, and Naples yellow deep. Those are my colors so far, and I'm about to throw in a little azo orange for the rest of the dog. I wish I could say that I could do like a Bob Ross type thing and tell you every color I'm going to use and everything ahead of time. I stumble upon things. Is the best way to put it. I like finding what I'm going to paint. It's a hard way to put it. And I use a lot of little brush strokes, and I use a lot of thick paint, and I got to fight through things a lot. Just think about orange in here. Get some of that stuff on the dog. Get some of the wider areas first. Get in here. And look, it's never going to be 100%. Like, I'm not worried about trying to get like dead on details on some of this stuff, because this is all really loosey-goosey stuff here. This is to just get some of my shit out of the way. Yeah, like some of the stuff in the dog's photo, shadows caused by whoever's holding them, you know, like, and I don't want that. We got rid of the leash for a reason, you know. And there's stuff I like my grid. If you see the grid, I think on here still, right? Yeah, it's still kind of visible. I do it on here. I do it on my drawing, so it becomes like a, you know, like the Sunday newspaper around here used to always have like a little thing about, you know, draw this picture, and it had, you know, a pirate or whatever the hell it was, and you just had a grid pattern over top of it, and you're just supposed to, you know, this line goes over this little bit of the corner and that. Trying to teach people to draw. Same basic pattern. I use it especially when I'm trying to do paint off of pictures, only because I feel like when there's a photo and people are going to double check on it, like I got to be a little more precise than if I paint in the wild. If I get the paint out free in the landscapes and shit. Which is where I prefer to do it if I could, but I don't have the time for it. I feel like you can get away with a little bit more in freedom of brushstroke that way. And actually, truth be told, I think sometimes you find more information out in the wild that you'll miss in a picture. Like earlier when I was looking at this, I had trouble figuring out that this is his ear folding back over. I thought it was another roll in his neck. I want the brushstroke to come in, right? Because he's going to come down. This part's going to... Just want to make sure I know what the brushstroke's going to look like later. Because once we get over to here, on the leg, it's going to bump up. So my drawings, or my paintings, tend to think a lot like my drawings once they get to the overtop painting. Once I get to the little brush strokes, I'm going to start carving out this dog's shape. So like if we think about the leg like that, like the leg's got a nice flat plane here, comes scooping over into that area. So what we're going to kind of do is, the fur is all going to want to pull this way for the most part, but it does branch down this way. It's pretty thick. Take this color again. Get a little thicker. Like it's going to pull down like that into his... I'd say I'm not even concerned if that's really out of place, because it doesn't mean much to me right now where it is. It's just blanking out my canvas, just making sure I'm not forced to look at shit I don't want to look at. Ooh, shut. Big surprise and feel alright and making wipe that out. Alright, get back into here a little bit. That's why I'm not changing brushes or any of that stuff on this either. It's like, we're just fucking around getting shit done. Come on, nothing on the edge of the night. Come on. You know what? I'm going to use that violet again for his tongue. It's going to be a good color for his mouth and all that stuff. Nose a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be a good color. Alright. All these jaw things going on. And this again. A little bit there. I'll lighten up a little bit. There you go. Paradise by the dashboard lights. Should I rest? Linger down about it, we were doubly blessed. You see over here on these rolls, we're going to be scooping those rolls up too, you know, like whoop, 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 whoop. We got some nice rolls. Actually reminds me of my, since this is my oldest daughter's dog, this actually reminds me of my oldest daughter when she was little. She's 20, well, almost 22. Not really, but she just, yeah, no, she turned 22. I'm thinking, yeah, my son's almost 12, so she's 22. Duh, I'm not thinking. I don't want to admit to it. Anyway, she just turned 22, and, God, it's already that late in the year. Anyway, but when she was a baby, she was a chunky little thing, man. She was a chubbers baby. She was 8 pounds even when she was born, but she got big when she was little. Alright. Whoop. At the plate. Holy cow, I think he's gonna make it. Is that right there? Alright. I'm putting a few lines here just to, again, strengthen some stuff up here. Don't need to worry about it too much. Again, I'm not gonna get too bogged down with the details of it, because this too, like the drawing, is all gonna be covered up. So it is 10:30. I have work in the morning. Oh shit. Hold on. Shite. Alright, let's let's do this real quick. Whee! Okay. And actually, one more thing before I forget. Let's just try to mix a little bit of this in here because there's a wave line. I think it goes all the way across, right? Yeah, it's like all the way across over here. Whee! This is really just so I don't forget it. I'm not even giving a shit about that, whether it's 100% on to where the waves were. I just need to make sure that I remember that the waves were there. Okay. Alright, done. That's it. No more. Next stream is Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Again, thank you, Menaceart. I'm stunned. I am truly stunned. It's much appreciated. Everyone who clicked follow tonight, it is much appreciated. Even those who didn't, just stop by and try to get me to say stupid shit, dude. You know what? Honestly, thank you. I say plenty of stupid shit on my own, so saying it in Spanish wouldn't be much different. But I appreciate it, guys. Much love. And I will see, hopefully, a number of you guys, maybe Wednesday, when we actually put real paint on the canvas, not just this stuff. Suspect I should be able to get the sky done easily on Wednesday. Probably get into the winter, too. So, alright, I will catch you then. 8 o'clock Eastern. So wherever you are, adjust that. Alright, catch you later.